Today I will be showing you how to find the initial velocity in shooting a basketball from various spots in the court by using the mathematical equation ht equals rt squared plus vot plus I. We're going to try to find the initial velocity in our project.
Go.
In this equation, r equals restraining force, which is gravity, and it equals -16 when dealing with feet. And we know h because the top of the basketball hoop is 10 feet. All we need to find is I, which is the initial height the ball is shot from. Our next video shows where the ball is released when Isaac shoots.
Go.
We measured the top of the shot and the initial height, which was 7.8 feet. Now we must find how long it takes for the basketball to hit the hoop from each 3.28 feet, 15 feet, which is a free throw, and 19.9 feet, which is a three-point shot. First we'll find the air time for a 3.28 feet shot to find the initial velocity.
Okay, go.
By timing the shot, it took 0.45 seconds for the ball to hit the hoop. Now we can plug in 0.45 for all the t values. Now we can solve this by using our math skills. .45 squared equals 0.2025. And our initial height was 7.8. Now 0.2025 times -16 equals -3.24, and we add the 7.8 over here to equal 4.56. And then we still have the velocity times our 0.45, all equal to 10 to the 4.5. Now we have to minus the 4.56 from this side, from both sides, and that equals 5.44, which equals the velocity times 0.45. Now all we have to do is divide it by 0.45 to each side, and that equals 12.1 feet per second, which equals our initial velocity. At 15 feet, it took 0.9 seconds for the ball to hit the hoop. We used the same mathematical process to find the initial velocity of the shot from the free throw line. So we plug in 0.9 for the t values. And our initial height was still the same. So 0.9 squared equals 0.81, and we times that by -16, which equals -12.96. And we have to add the 0.768, which equals -5.16. And then we still have the velocity all equal to 10. Now you have to add 5.16 to both sides, which equals 15.16, all equal to the velocity. Now to solve for velocity, divide by 0.9 to both sides and equals 16.8 feet per second.
Go.
At 19.9 feet, which was a three-point line, it took 1.1 seconds for the ball to hit the hoop. Again, we solve the same way like before, and we find the initial velocity of a shot from a three-point line. So we plug in 0.11 for all the t values. Plus the initial height, which was 7.8. So 1.1 squared equals 1.21 times that by -16, which equals negative 19.36, and we add the initial height of 7.8. And that comes to equal negative 11.56, and we still have the velocity left over, all equal to 10. So now we have to add 11.56 to both sides. That equals 21.56 in the velocity. To find the velocity, we still have to divide by 1.1 and equals 19.6 feet per second, which is the initial velocity. In conclusion, as you move farther away from the basketball hoop, the more initial velocity you need to put on your shot. So at 3.28 feet, the initial velocity was 12.1 feet per second. At the 15 feet, it was 16.8 feet per second. And at 19.9 feet at the 3-point line, it was 19.6 feet per second. This is logical and also proved by using the mathematical equation we use today. And without using initial velocity on the ball, we will show in our next video what happens.